Hi, I'm Jamo from Xcase in the UK, www.xcase.co.uk. Please take a look at the website, and it would be great if you could join our Facebook. So I'm looking at a value gaming chassis. It's called the Spectre. It's a pretty rubbish name, but it's a pretty nice case for the money. So first impression of looking at it is that it's an NZXT case, because it has that type of look. However, it's a lot less money than an NZXT case, and although it's missing a few features, overall it's pretty good. So it's not too flimsy, it's fairly sturdy. It's got this reflective paint on the front, meshed bottom here. Behind there there'll be sitting a 120mm fan. Got this door that opens to expose three 5.25 bays. Power switch there. Power for your fans there. And fan control knobs. And a reset. And we've got a couple of USB 3s, your audio jacks, USB 2, and a card reader. So that's not bad, is it? So I think this case is retailing at £39 UK sterling. So I think it's pretty good value. So it comes included with this rear 120mm fan. That's not an LED fan, but there's an LED fan at the front. And if you look internally, you've got space for two 120mm fans on the top. Pretty standard bottom mounted PSU. The expansion slots themselves are pretty basic. You need to use a screw, not tool free. That's not going to harm anybody. But you do get tool free 5.25 bays. And you've got both 2.5-inch caddies here, times 3, and 3.5-inch caddies times 4. Using the 2.5-inch caddy cage here gives you a little bit more room, which means you can get video cards in that are 12 inches long. If I lie it down, you'll see that there's a recessed section in the other side panel, so if you've got under the cooler retention bracket, that will fit in fine, as well as holes so you can tidy away your cables. It's got a couple of cutouts here if you're looking at doing water cooling, and you've got a fan filter on the bottom here. It's a fairly decent sized case, so it's going to fit a standard ATX motherboard with plenty of room, but it'll also take a micro ATX or even an ITX. The top here is vented. And you can see the indent on the other side panel, which allows for the retention bracket on your CPU cooler. So, good set of features, reasonable price. I'd imagine that when it's all kitted out with gear, it's going to look pretty nice, especially with the Windows side panel, so you can see it if you put anything colourful inside. And if gaming cases was my thing, I think I'd be pretty happy with it. So there we go. The Spectre gaming case. Terrible name, decent case.